Hello ladies, it's CraftyKim62 here, and this is a quick tutorial on my crackle paint on a different surface. We have a swap running at the moment on Simply Craft and Swap in the UK, and it is for a skirt and a trouser hanger, which is there. This was originally black, but obviously the black was too stark, and I've painted the first coat with gesso, and then the second coat it is simply an emulsion paint. You can pick up the tester pots, and if you're in England I use the tester pots from Wilkinson's, and this one is called Coffee. So the next thing, I have a full tutorial on YouTube for the crackle technique that I use. So all I'm using is PVA school glue. This one is just, I prefer this one, it's nice and thick, and it's just from the pound shop. So all we're going to do is just squeeze over the paint. I'll do the top section first, and then just roughly brush it on. And then I'm just stippling the brush to get a different texture. And then this one I'm using an off-white tester pot, and then you just again stipple the paint all over while the PVA school glue is still wet. So randomly put the paint over, and then you get your heat gun and you dry it. Please excuse the noise. But as you dry, can you see how it crackles? And it shows the brown underneath. And try and keep this as still as possible, and then you just work over the areas. Keep the heat gun in one spot, watch it crackle, and then move along. And you get big cracks and little cracks. It all adds to the effect. And it's just like magic. Right, I'll just point out the crackles where you can see the colour coming through. I'm just going to finish this, and I will be back in 2 ticks. Hello ladies, back again. So the coat hanger is now all covered and crackled with the coffee colour on the bottom and then the off-white cream on the top. Now, just to give it a little bit more definition, I'm going to dry brush the edges. So using the brush that I have, or my sponge that I have left over from the coffee, I'm just going to take off all of the excess that's left on, just onto a piece of scrap, and then around the edges I'm just going to brush lightly so you get the definition of the shape of the coat hanger. So I'm not going over the crackle, I'm just defining the edges, and this will give it a nice soft tone to the edges. Go all the way along the edges on the top. Turn it over, remember you've got your back to do, so then your brush will just go on and on forever when you're dry brushing. You're using this tiniest bit of paint, but it just gives you an accent of any raised areas that you've got. So that is it finished. That's the first stage, and you can see that the definition of the coat hanger and the crackle has come out. I'll just turn it over. This is going to be the front, and you can see the crackle with the dry brushing coming through. Now this is the first stage of the decoration. The next stage is to add some ribbon. So I've pulled together ribbon. This is a good way of using your little bits. So if you've got any short lengths, then you can use all of these up. So I'll start with this one first, and I'm going to leave the clips at the side where you open it up. I'm going to leave those ones free, and all I'm going to do is just work my way along. And on this one, because I'm going to be using it as a wall hanging, I'm going to have all of my tails of the ribbon facing up. So the way I like to do it is I start at one end using the same ribbon, tie another piece, of the matching ribbon, face it up, trim it down, and then you just continue all the way along. So again, piece of ribbon, double knot, bring it to the top, squish it along, trim. Try to keep all of your trimmings the same length, and then it'll have more effect. Keep your ribbons close together, and again it'll have the most effect. But you've already decorated the underneath, so if you do have any of the coat hanger showing, it'll still look very pretty. So that's two of the colours on, and I'm just going to pause it because I'm going to carry on all the way along there. So again, ladies, 2 ticks and I will be back. Hello ladies, back again. So I've gone along the centre part of the coat hanger and I've added ribbons. Each ribbon is the same all the way along, so that both sides are symmetrical, and the metal hang bit, I've covered it with double-sided sticky tape, just wrapped it around, wrapped some lace around, double tied it at the bottom, and then the end piece I've wrapped some more double-sided tape around the outside, and inside there is the end of the lace, so it's nice and secure, and then I've just added some coordinating lace all the way around. I'm going to leave it at this point because I don't want my swap partner Vicky Smith to see everything that I'm going to do with it, so I will attach the wall hanging on the bottom of here and I will decorate it some more. But as I say, it's for Vicky Smith and I would like her to have a surprise when she opens up her parcel. Thank you very much for watching again, ladies. Kim Williamson, Crafty Kim 62, and this is a swap on Simply Craft and Swap on Facebook. Thank you. Bye bye.